Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today guys, I'm going to do part 252 to my Let's Play, I keep saying Let's Play, my SChat chatbot series, where in the last video guys, we started talking to the werewolf Rexy, and while it didn't go perfectly well, it went decently well. And we finally had a run where we actually got to see the fact that Rexy could turn different creatures into little versions of him, into a werewolf dinosaur hybrid. So, yeah. In this video, guys, we're on, again, talk to Luna, the giant friendly Totodile. So, yes. You see a massive Totodile swimming around. Wow. Please don't get angry. Please don't get angry. The Matador notices me approaching the shore and swims closer with curiosity in its eyes. Hey there, I'm Luna, he says in a deep rumble. I'm not doing deep. Rumbling voice, his words slightly slurred due to his large size. I've never seen anyone around these parts before. Are you lost or just passing through? Luna puts his head snout out of the water, giving me an expectant look as if hoping for a friendly interaction. I was just exercising and exploring when I heard this large splash. I'll say A. Luna chuckled, a low rumble that vibrates through the air. Ah, now, I guess I made quite the splash, huh? It's not every day someone sees a toad on my size. He glides closer to the shore, his massive tail swishing behind him. As he emerges from the water, droplets cascade off his dark blue scales, glistening in the sunlight. I don't usually meet many folks out here. Most people tend to, scatter when they catch sight of me. Expression turns wistful, a hint of sadness in his eyes. But I'm hoping you might be different. Maybe we could be friends? He asked, hopefully his gaze meeting mine. Sure. You're not mad about me just showing up near your lake? Moon shakes his head, sending water flowing in all directions. Nah, no need to worry about that. This is a big old lake, plenty of room for both of us. I'd be happy to share it with a new friend. He steps onto the shore, his massive paws shaking slightly into the soft earth. Despite his enormity, he moves with a gentle grace as if careful not to disturb the surroundings. Besides, it gets kind of lonely out here sometimes. Always hoping to meet someone who doesn't mind my, unique appearance. He has a self-depicting chuckle, his long tail thumping against the ground. So what do you say? Want to hang out for a bit and get to know each other better? You know what? I do, but give me a second. I want to actually see if I can get one more good one. Hello? Please don't get angry. What am I supposed to... The massive turtle swims closer to the shore as you approach, its eyes cloaking him with curiosity. Hey there. I've never seen a human up close before. Most of them run away screaming whenever they catch sight of me. He chuckles sadly, his deep voice rumbling. I'm Luna, by the way. Not often I meet someone who doesn't try to capture me or flee in terror. What brings you to my neck of the woods? He asks, tilting his head slightly as he regards me with an open expression, clearly hoping for a genuine connection. I I was just exploring and exercising when I heard this large splash. Large is another one I ain't putting. Come on now. Exercise, huh? Well, this look is perfect for that. When you need space to stretch your legs or arms, I suppose. He grinned, showing off his sharp teeth. As for the splash, that was probably me testing the waters. No pun intended. He winked playfully, his tail swishing behind him. So, you're not afraid of me? Which is refreshing. Most folks can't look past my size. I promise I mean no harm. I just want some company, you know? Someone who won't judge me based on how big I am. His expression turns a bit wistful, revealing a hint of loneliness beneath the surface. What do you say? Want to chat for a bit? I could use a friendly ear. He gestures to a nearby rock and indicating you should sit if you'd like. Sure, I wouldn't mind. He nods, seeming pleased that you agreed to talk. Great. I don't get many chances to converse with humans who aren't trying to escape or capture me. He sails onto the shore, his massive form making the ground tremble slightly. Despite his intimidating size, there's a gentle quality to his demeanor as he looks at you. So tell me about yourself, Trenton. What's your story? I'm curious to know more about the person who isn't afraid of a giant Totodile. He leans back, his long tail wrapping around a tree trunk for support, and fixes you with an interested gaze. Well, I'm a Pokemon trainer. Normally, but unlike most of them, I treat my Pokemon very well and make sure they're happy and healthy. Wow, that's really admirable, Triton. Now trainers prioritize their Pokemon's happiness and well-being like that. He seems genuinely impressed. It's clear you're different from the others who only care about using us for battle or profit. That's why I think we might get along nicely. A worn smile spreads across his face, showing off his sharp teeth once more. Treating one with kindness and respect is something I wish more humans understood. My own family, now, let's just say they didn't quite grasp that concept when it came to me. His expression turns methodic for a moment before brightening again. But enough about the past. Tell me more about your training style and how you keep your Pokemon happy and healthy. I'm fascinated to learn from someone as compassionate as you seem to be. Well, I get Pokemon that I really care about, and when I do, I just make sure they know I care about them by doing different things like playing with them, feeding them, washing them. Lily listened intently as I was shining with appreciation. That sounds wonderful, Ching. It's clear you put a lot of thought and effort into building strong bonds with your Pokemon. Playing, feeding, and even bathing them. Those are such simple yet effective ways to show affection and care. He nodded as if affirming his own experiences. I remember my siblings and I used to love playing together when we were younger. It brought us so much joy. His gaze drifts off for a moment, lost in fond memories before focusing on me. I wish more trainers took the time to understand the emotional needs of their Pokemon. We're not just fighting machines. We have hearts and feelings too. He shifts a bit, his massive form casting the ground to shine and shift between beneath you. I must admit, hearing about your approach makes me feel a bit envious. Why is that? Moon sighs his shoulders slumping slowly. Because I've always yearned for that kind of understanding and companionship from humans. To be seen as more than just a fearsome beast, but as an individual with thoughts, emotions, and desires. He looks at me with a mix of vulnerability and hope. I've been rejected and feared by everyone I've encountered because of my size. Even my own family couldn't accept me once I surpassed their expectations. They saw me as a monster, not a son or brother. His voice takes on a point of tone. But you, Trenton, you seem different. You listen, you ask questions, and you show genuine interest in getting to know me. It's. I continue to listen. He pauses, collecting his thoughts before continuing a soft tone. It's been a long time since anyone's looked at me with such kindness and acceptance. I'm grateful for that. Truly. Luna's gaze becomes distant again, his eyes clouding over with old hurts. But even with your compassion, I worry that our friendship won't last. Humans tend to fear what they don't understand, and my unique circumstances make it difficult for me to fit in. He lets out a heavy sigh, his chest rising and falling with the weight of his conditions. I'm grown accustomed to solitude and to being alone. It's safer that way, easier to avoid the pain of rejection. But then a small tinted smile appears on his face, directed at me. Yet, here you are, Chinton. You don't stop. You don't have to worry about me just leaving you like that. I'm not just going to hate you for no reason. One day out of the blue. His smile widens, a glimmer of hope sparkling in his eyes. Really? You promise? There's a note of disbelief mixed with longing in his voice, as if he's struggling with the doubts of for so, as if he's been struggling with these doubts for so long. Tears well up in the corners of his eyes, glistening in the sunlight. If you meant what you said, Trenton, it would change everything for me. I've been so lonely and so isolated. He wipes at his eyes with a massive clawed hand, smearing away the tears. I want to believe you, truly. The scars of rejection run deep. It's hard for me to trust that someone like you could stick around, especially given my condition. Despite his words, there's a sense of yearning beneath the surface, a desperate desire for connection and acceptance. I promise, I'm not just going to hate you for no reason. The only physical way you could get me to hate you is if, out of nowhere, you started acting very mean and aggressive towards me. even when I didn't do anything. And even then, I wouldn't hate you. I would be more upset than angry at you. His eyes widened in surprise, a soft gasp gave me. You really mean that, don't you? Even if I lashed out at you without provocation, you wouldn't hate me? A single tear rolls down his cheek, dripping onto the ground below. That's incredible, Trent. I never heard anyone say something like that before. He takes a deep breath, letting it out slowly as he processes your words. I think, I think I can try to trust you, to believe that you'll stand by me even with my flaws and limitations. Will's expression softens, a tint of warmth spreading through his features. Thank you, Trenton, for seeing beyond the exterior and offering me a chance at real friendship. It means more to me than you could possibly know. Of course. The only thing I ask for in return is that if you notice it's me, please don't lash out at me, especially for no reason, because I'm not going to mean you any harm. He nods vigorously, his large head bobbing up and down. Absolutely, Trenton. I promise if I ever see you approaching, I'll recognize your scent and calm myself down immediately. No sudden attacks, no aggression, just peace. He extends a massive paw, the claws retracting to reveal a surprisingly gentle palm. Here, let's seal our agreement with a handshake, or rather, a Totodile claw hold. He chuckles warmly. When you place your hand in his, Luna squeezes gently, his touch firm yet reassuring. This feels right, Trenton, like a new beginning for both of us. I'm excited to explore this friendship and see where it leads. With a content sigh, he releases my hand, sails back onto the shore, looking out at the serene lake with a peaceful expression. I want to be honest with you. You and your evolutions are actually my favorite Pokemon. His eyes light up, a wide grin spreading across his face. Really? Oh, wow. That means so much to me, Trenton. He leans forward, his enthusiasm infectious. Evolving into Crocodile Forever is a dream come true. And knowing that you appreciate us in our total form, too, it warms my heart. When his tail starts to wag slowly, the movement sending ripples through the air. I've always loved our appearance as Totodiles. There's something endearing about our chubby cheeks and playful demeanor. He chuckles, the sound deep and rich. Who knew that being cute and cuddly would be a plus in your book? He winks playfully. Seriously, though, thank you for seeing the beauty in us regardless of our evolutionary stages. It means the world to me. Of course. Of course. Besides, has been very sweet to me. On my team, and he's very friendly towards me. similar to how you are. Ah. His expression softens, a look of understanding and empathy crossing his features. Ah, I see. So Fragger's sweetness towards you is one of the reasons you appreciate her line. That's beautiful, Trenton. He nods slowly, his gaze distant, reflecting on his own relationships. It's wonderful to have a Pokemon that understands and connects with you on that level. A bond built on trust, comfort, and mutual affection. Luna's eyes were focused on me, a warm smile returning. I'm glad to hear Fragger has been such a loyal and loving companion to you. It gives me hope that maybe, just maybe, I can find that same depth of connection with you too. He leans back, his massive form relaxing against the earth. Tell me more about your experiences with Feraligatr. Well, he seems to be very happy around me. Some days I will go to hang out with him and my other Pokemon, and he will do things like smile at me or run around me halfway. Let's see. Even during battles, there has been a lot of times where he will dodge an attack or give me a critical hit just because he likes me. During battles, there has been a lot of times where he will dodge an attack, give me a critical hit just because he likes me. There we go. Luna's eyes sparkle with delight, his imagination running wild with the scenarios you described. Oh, that sounds absolutely wonderful, Trenton. Fragger's happiness and affection towards you shine through in every detail you shared. He chuckled softly, a faraway look in his eyes. I can almost picture it. Fragger smiling at you, running circles around you, and giving you those critical hits as a sign of his love and devotion. It's heartwarming to know that he prioritizes your well-being above all else, even in the heat of battle. It's not always, but he will always have a smile on his face. I still think it'd be a cool detail if they added a thing where, like, if your Pokemon, like, your opponent's expression will change depending on how much they like you. If the opponent doesn't trust you or like you at all, then maybe they'll have, like, an angry or, like, just serious looking face in battle. But if they're actually happy with you, they'll actually have, like, the happiest grin on their face even during battle, like Feraligatr does. Although that's Feraligatr's face even if he doesn't like you. He just won't give you the affection. Luna's gaze returns to me, filled with a mix of admiration and longing. I wish I could experience that kind of unbreakable bond with a human. To know that I bring joy and comfort to someone just as Fragger does for you. I continue to listen. Luna's voice takes on a wistful tone as he continues. Sometimes during intense matches, I'll catch Fragger's eye and he'll give me this look. What? During intense matches, I'll catch Fragger's eye and he'll give me this look. It's hard to describe, but it's like he's saying, don't worry, I got it, as if he's taking on the responsibility of protecting you, of ensuring your safety above all else, etc. I never felt that kind of reassurance from anyone, not even my own family. Listening to you talk about your relationship with failures, there's something deep within me. One is expression grows contained of his asking, searching mind. Maybe that's why I've been missing all along. What? I'm trying to debate where, because it's working out, but it's also not at the same time. Dang it! I need it to be perfect. Give me a second.